Did Omni-Man lie? Is Invincible even close to the strongest being out there? Buckle up, Viltrumite fans, because today we're cracking open the power hierarchy of Invincible and revealing who truly reigns supreme on the strength pyramid. Remember those jaw-dropping moments in Invincible where even the mighty Invincible got his teeth kicked in? Yeah, turns out strongest is a relative term in this universe. The Viltrumites, a race of near-invincible aliens, might seem like the top dogs. But even amongst them, there's a pecking order that would make Zeus himself blush. And with the Invincible TV show taking the world by storm, it's time we dissected this alien hierarchy and crowned the true powerhouse of the Viltrumite race. So hold on to your spacesuits, folks, because we're about to blast off into a world where strength is measured in planets conquered and punches thrown. Stay tuned to discover who, amongst the Viltrumites, truly deserves the title of Invincible's strongest. But strength isn't everything, is it? Sure, Anissa throws punches that could shatter planets and flies across galaxies like it's a casual stroll. But there's a darkness brewing within her, a cruelty that sets her apart from even the most savage Viltrumites. Remember Omni-Man? Yeah, he wasn't exactly Mr. Sunshine, but even he had his limits. Anissa, on the other hand, reveled in inflicting pain, culminating in that horrifying act against Invincible that left readers reeling. That's not just power, folks. That's pure, unadulterated evil. And let's not forget her cunning. Unlike some of her more brute force-oriented brethren, Anissa wasn't just a musclehead. She manipulated, calculated, and played people like pieces on a cosmic chessboard. Remember how she almost turned Mark to the Viltrumite cause? Yeah, not exactly achieved by brute strength. So, while other Viltrumites might boast raw power, Anissa brings a terrifying combination of strength, sadism, and strategic brilliance to the table, making her a villain truly worthy of nightmares. Now, the question remains, where does she rank amongst the strongest Viltrumites? Does her unique blend of power and malice elevate her above even the likes of Omni-Man? Buckle up, because that's exactly what we're about to find out. Yes, remember that gut-wrenching moment when the truth about Omni-Man came crashing down? The fight between father and son was legendary, a brutal ballet of raw power that left a trail of destruction in its wake. Omni-Man, with his effortless charisma and seemingly invincible body, threw punches that shattered concrete and carved canyons into the earth, leaving no doubt about his monstrous strength. But even the mighty Omni-Man wasn't the absolute ruler of the Viltrumite power pyramid. Guilt seemed to gnaw at him, evidenced by his desperate attempt to pull Mark back into the fold in Season 2. Even then, though, his raw power was undeniable. Remember when he casually swatted aside two hulking alien warriors like they were flies? Talk about dominance! Throughout the series, he remained a constant obstacle for Invincible, his superior strength and speed pushing his son to new limits. However, there were whispers of even more formidable Viltrumites out there, beings whose power dwarfed even Omni-Man's. Was he just a rookie in the grand scheme of things? Or was there something more to his apparent limitations? That's the question that keeps us guessing, the very reason we're diving headfirst into the hierarchy of Viltrumite strength. So, hold on to your popcorn, folks, because the real power players are about to step into the spotlight. Conquest, the warrior scarred and steeled by millenniums of conflict, arrived on the scene dripping with violence and grit. Unlike the battles before him, this wasn't just punches and rubble. Conquest brought brutal, bloody clashes that redefined the meaning of comic book fight. His robotic arm, a testament to countless victories and defeats, spoke volumes about his experience, even compared to the ancient Omni-Man. Having survived the Scourge virus that wiped out his kind, Conquest was a walking embodiment of battle-hardened resilience. And resilience he needed, because Earth wouldn't give up without a fight. Invincible, fueled by raw determination, clashed with Conquest in a fight that left both gasping for air. He nearly met his end, saved only by Eve's desperate nuclear sacrifice. But even that wasn't enough to keep Conquest down. He clawed his way out of the rubble like a phoenix from the ashes, ready for round two. The ensuing rematch pushed Invincible to his absolute limit. Months of recovery, a stark reminder of Conquest's terrifying strength. He may have ultimately lost, but Conquest proved one thing. In the arena of Viltrumite might, experience counted for a whole lot. But was experience enough to reign supreme? Did conquest lack the raw power of others, or was there something more at play? Stay tuned, because the answers will surprise you. Invincible's journey was one of grit, determination, and yes, a lot of blood. While he started as a wide-eyed rookie getting tossed around by his own dad, by the end, Mark Grayson had carved his own name among the most legendary Viltrumites. Remember how Omni-Man used to casually embarrass him? By the time he took down the battle-scarred Titan Conquest, that power imbalance was a distant memory. But Invincible's true edge might lie in his youth. Unlike the millennia-old veterans he battled, Mark was barely scratching the surface of his potential. Viltrumites live for eons, meaning his power had infinite room to grow. And let's not forget those epic showdowns. From trading blows with the best villains out there to outmaneuvering the legendary Conquest, Invincible proved his mettle time and again. Even against his own father, Mark's power was undeniable. Sure, Omni-Man won their arm wrestling match towards the end, but did you catch that distraction Mark had going on? Was he holding back? One thing's for sure. By the series finale, Invincible was a force to be reckoned with. Physically, one of the strongest beings in the entire Viltrumite race. But who claimed the ultimate throne of raw power? Buckle up, because the answer will shake the very foundations of the Viltrumite hierarchy. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who sits atop the Viltrumite power pyramid? Who reigns supreme in the realm of raw, bone-crushing strength? Drum roll, please. The answer is none other than the Grand Regent himself, Thrag. This behemoth isn't just the leader of the Viltrumites. He's the embodiment of their might makes right philosophy. Ruling through sheer power, Thrag needed to be the strongest, and believe us, he is. Remember how other Viltrumites winced after just punching him? That's child's play for Thrag. He took on Battle Beast in a multi-day brawl, starting with brutal injuries and still kicking butt. And forget Omni-Mon, Thrag turned him into a punching bag on 3 separate occasions, leaving him maimed and whimpering. Now, Invincible is no pushover, but even he couldn't solo Thrag. It took a combined effort from Robot, environmental factors, and a whole lot of luck to finally bring the Grand Regent down. So there you have it, Thrag, the undisputed king of Viltrumite strength. But does his raw power translate into overall dominance? Are there other factors like intelligence or fighting skills that could tip the scales? And so, the dust settles on our exploration of Viltrumite strength. We've seen Anissa's terrifying blend of power and cruelty, witnessed Omni-Man's dominance before his peers surpassed him, felt the brutal resilience of Conquest, and marveled at Invincible's rapid growth. But ultimately, there can only be one king of the castle, and that crown goes to the Grand Regent himself, Thrag. His raw power is unmatched, capable of leaving even the likes of Omni-Man whimpering at his feet. But remember, strength isn't everything in this universe. Brains, strategy, and cunning can be just as important. So, who's the smartest Viltrumite? Who's the fastest? And who, ultimately, stands as the most dangerous threat in the entire Viltrumite race? These are the questions we'll explore next time, so be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until then, thanks for watching. And remember, even the seemingly invincible can be brought down if you're smart enough, fast enough, and maybe just a little bit lucky.